Hi everyone, it's Simon Keeling here at weatherweb.net, and it is Friday the 12th of June. Thanks again for watching. If you do need a detailed forecast for the next couple of days, check out Gary's fast forecast. On this look ahead, I always get a little bit technical as we go ahead for the next few weeks, trying to give you an idea as to how the weather might be shaping up. And as I always stress, these are long-range forecasts. Anything can change, and it regularly does change. So do check back every day, check out the videos, because I keep you updated on how the weather patterns are looking like evolving. And in fact, what I'm going to do today is take a look, as we usually do on a Friday, at the JMA, which is the Japanese Met Agency forecast. But tomorrow what I plan to do is just to take a sneak preview through July and August for you, just to see how the forecasts for them are shaping up. So that's to come on Saturday. Before that though, this was the radar picture this morning. Got some showers coming into the south of the country during the morning. Had some showery rain across Ireland. This is the area of thundery rain that's going to be moving northwards during the course of the evening and overnight. Reason for that is a trough moving in from the west. Here it is, as that overrides the warm surface air that we've had the last couple of days, courtesy of this feed coming northwards from the continent. So we start to get some thundery rain developing, and the focus for it really is going to be through parts of the Midlands, through Wales, through southwest England as well. This is the position as of midday tomorrow. You notice here, look, the trough has split. We've got one section of it for the south here, another section going through Scotland, and it's not until that trough clears away really that we see the improvements in conditions. By Sunday you see it's all flattened out, the trough itself out here in the North Sea by then, so that's why the front's going to be fading away. We see outbreaks of rain across the south, northern areas generally brighter, just light rain in the south on Sunday but improving all the time. But just watch this ridge out to the west, because by midday it's starting to build in. That's midday on Monday, and then by midday on Tuesday, look, the ridge is across the country, hence the reason for the improvements in conditions. Quite a strong jet developing as well to the west of the UK during the course of Tuesday. And just imagine all the warm air just pumping northwards here, and what that's doing as it comes in here is building the ridge just here running ahead. But that then buckles the flow round, so what you tend to find happening as that develops is that the flow itself then will back round, so we get more of a southerly starting to go through here. We get the ridge building off towards the east, and then this trough here gets stronger, amplifies, and it swings its way eastwards. And just in case you're interested, in 2 weeks time, this is how the GFS sees things looking for the 28th of June. Trough out in the Atlantic, weak ridge across the country, basically though a ridge across parts of Eastern Europe. So it's going for the idea of the trough out here, the ridge out here. Hints of more mixed or even unsettled weather heading into the early part of July from the GFS. As far as the JMA goes, this is week 1, so this is the forecast from today. So this goes forwards from the 12th through to the 18th of June. And what it shows, look, is above normal heights across the UK. Below normal down here, looks still across Spain and Portugal. So it's here where we're finding that low pool centred, and that's what's bringing the really unsettled conditions across many parts of southern Central Europe and into Iberia. But the idea is that highs across the UK during the coming week, or at least heights are higher than normal across the UK during the coming week. So we've got this emphasis on dry weather. Not completely dry, stress this again for next week. There is the possibility that we could get some weak fronts coming through which give a little bit of showery rain to the south, more persistent rain possibly across more northern parts and central parts of Scotland. Never huge totals, but certainly the potential is there. And the JMA rain forecast for the week looks like this. The yellow colours indicating that we've got below normal rainfall totals across most of the UK. Incidentally, just look how wet it is across the eastern parts of the states. A real soaker to come there during next week. Forecast looks like this. Can you believe it? Near normal temperatures across the south of the country, below normal look across the northern parts of the UK. Week 2 from the JMA, though, this goes from the 19th of June through to the 25th of June, and this one trying to build the heights out towards the west, getting the trough going off towards the east, so it's got that sort of flow pattern developing through it. It's hinting at trying to get more of a northwesterly flow going across the east of the UK, more of a ridge off towards the west, and that does generally result in a northwesterly flow. So I think what we're going to see is conditions near normal, so temperatures near normal. Certainly the possibility of some mixed weather, particularly across northern and eastern coasts. You could find little areas of low pressure just tumbling down the North Sea, perhaps bringing an odd day of showers or rain there. But certainly the dry weather out towards the west and the south, and driest of all in the south, given this scenario. A few showers at times always out towards the west. And when it's like this, we just need to watch for weak fronts coming down. Again, the rainfall totals probably below normal, and that's certainly what's shown on the rain forecast here. Look, below normal rain totals through the week according to the JMA. As I say, given that northwesterly flow, temperatures generally below normal, hence the blue colour showing up there. Warming up quite nicely, by the way, across the states there, and also another warm area here, look, running through central parts of Russia. Into weeks 3 and 4, so this is from the 26th of June, taking us right the way then into the early stages of July. I'm just flicking through my diary here to work out when that would be. When would that be? That would be the 9th of July. And, well, bit of a change taking place here. Look, and considering this is for the mean for the week for 3 and 4, actually this is quite a significant change. Trying to put a ridge in the Atlantic, trying to put the trough through the UK down into Iberia again, building the ridge across eastern parts of Europe. This would be more unsettled conditions with the trough through us. So this would hint that during this period things are going to go mixed to unsettled. It's not. It doesn't scream at me soaking wet weather because we haven't got the westerlies. It's blocked off a bit from the Atlantic because of the ridge that's out here. But what it could do is bring low pressure areas in from the northwest, bring cloud, bring periods of rain at times, and certainly lead into cooler conditions to close out June and start early parts of July. You know, is potentially not great news for some of the major events that take place during that early part of July. Although I think generally farmers and growers, you'll be welcoming that just because it's going to top up the rainfall amounts. Overall, rainfall through June is probably going to end up below normal, somewhere around 70%. This is the rain forecast then for weeks 3 and 4. You notice here, look, near normal totals across much of the country. So despite the unsettled theme, really nothing too dramatic showing on there, although temperature-wise, look, it stays on the cold side. So some dry weather ahead, or drier than normal weather ahead, but some damper weather there as well. So plenty to be watching out for. Temperatures generally around or below normal for the time of year through the coming 4 weeks. Okay, I'll leave you with that for now. Don't forget, as I say, I'll be doing more on the ideas for July and August in tomorrow's look ahead video, so don't forget to check back and watch that. You can always check out the forecast for the next few days in Gary's Fast Forecast, and of course there's loads more information on the website at weatherweb.net. But for now, whatever you're doing, thanks again for watching, keep the sun shining, and bye for now.